Hi guys. I'm doing kind of an early vlog today. The sun's going down, but it's still kind of light outside. There's supposed to be a lunar eclipse tonight. It'd be kind of cool if I could see it, but I also hear that it's going to be a little bit cloudy tonight, so I don't know. I've just come from the library and I think I have found my new favorite library. I really, really like this library. It's really nice, and I like it. When I go to a lot of different libraries. I've been to many, many, many libraries, and I have frequented many libraries. But now that I'm pretty much homeless, I don't have like a proper computer. I never had a laptop before, but I do have a desktop, but I had to put it in storage because I have nowhere to put it. So I've been using my smartphone, obviously, for simple internet tasks, but when it comes for like applying jobs and stuff, I go to the library. And a good library to me is one that is clean, has plenty of computers, and is private. Something that I've noticed with libraries that are not very well funded is that the computers are, first of all, they make you like put your library card number in, and you have to log in. So, and then also the you know how when you're using a computer, you know the computer can tell where you are because it immediately starts suggesting, like if you do a Google search or whatever, it immediately starts to suggest things to you that are in your area or in the area of wherever the library is. And that means that nothing is encrypted. Everything is like, kind of out in the open. And not only that, I've attached my library card number, and which is basically, a form of identity, to this session, which is usually an hour. Smaller libraries will only let you use the computer for a limited amount of time. So I don't like that, obviously. So if I ever have to use any of those types of computers, and I have had to use them twice, just because they were close and I was like in the middle of doing something and I really needed something printed out. So I had to go to one of those smaller libraries. So the libraries that I like, and I've got two favorites right now on my list, are libraries that are private. When I log on to Google, it's like a different place every time. Like I'll go onto a job board and it'll suggest like, Encino, California. And I'm like, oh, I'm not in Encino. And then the next time it'll be like Roanoke, Virginia, or, like just different places letting me know that the computer has no idea where I am. Also, the computer has no idea who I am because I didn't have to sign in using any kind of library card. I mean, basically, if you walk in there and you sit down at a computer, you can use it. And I appreciate that. I do have a library card. I can borrow from the library if I want to, but I don't like having to attach my identity to what I'm doing on the computer. I mean, that's really stupid. So, so that's cool. So this library, first of all, it's huge. There are tons of computers. It's really clean. It's really quiet. There are scanners at every computer. This is awesome because I have been wanting to, I was going to buy a scanner, when I was, living in my apartment. I was going to buy a scanner to keep my bills organized because I didn't want to have to store them in a file cabinet or anything like that anymore. And I did scan a bunch of them at my old job before I quit. But, obviously more stuff comes in every day. So I still have a bunch of stuff to scan. So it's really cool to see that they have a scanner at every single computer that you can use. So I love that. Yeah, so this place is pretty cool. I'm excited about it. It's a pretty big library, and like I said, it's clean, it's quiet, it's private, and yeah. So, oh, also, I also like it when you don't have to see a librarian to check books out. Like they have their own checkout stations, so you can just check the books out yourself, which I really, really like because I hate having to wait in line, you know, show the librarian everything I'm checking out and then check the books out. Like it's again, it's kind of an invasion of my privacy. Maybe I don't necessarily want anybody to know I'm reading 50 Shades of Grey or whatever. So yeah. So I'm really excited about this library. It's a cool place. I like it. So I'm going to come here tomorrow. It's kind of late. Today is Sunday. I worked in the early part of the day, and I was 3 minutes late to work, which is strange for me. Obviously, I had nowhere else to be. I was definitely, I thought, on time. I thought that my shift started at 9:45, but it actually started at 9:30. So at 9:33, I was like walking very briskly into the building, and someone said something to me about it, like, "Oh, I think you were a little bit late today," and I'm just like, 3 minutes. I mean, gee, get off my back. I mean, I was in the parking lot at like 9 o'clock. I was just kind of sitting around waiting for 9:45, and then I just happened to look at my schedule again and saw that it said 9:30, and I was like, oh, I should probably go in like right now. So I don't know, that just made me feel kind of weird, like, okay, so yeah, I was 3 minutes late. I don't know, maybe I should not look too deeply into that. Yeah, I guess nothing really interesting has happened. My sister is 17 and she's a senior in high school, and she needs to go to homecoming this weekend. The next weekend, I will have to work on that day, so I won't be able to see her off, but she wants me to help her find a dress. So, I'll be doing that sometime this week, which should be fun, I guess. And then, I went on a date. Kinda, sorta, I don't know. I've been kind of friends with this guy for about a year, and he's like kind of newly single, so I guess he needs time, and I do too, because obviously I'm going through something. Of course, he doesn't know that I'm homeless, but I do, like, on occasion hang out with him. He would probably like it if I hung out with him more, but I don't want to lead him on because I'm just really not sure about my relationship with him. So, he asked me if I wanted him to cook, which is awesome because being kind of homeless, I don't really get a lot of home-cooked meals, so I was super excited about having a home-cooked meal. I mean, he made salmon and vegetables and rice, and it was really good, and I was so glad. So that was cool. Yeah, I think there was something else I wanted to talk about, but I don't know. I can't remember what it was. So I guess I will talk to you guys later. I don't want to make this video too long. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Bye.